Hey, I want to introduce you to a couple guys that are friends. Many of you already know Genesis Tenshu, and Genesis is our pastoral resident here at Lake Church, and he's been here for not quite a year yet.
That's right.
And but Genesis comes from West Africa and has a passion to continue to pastor in West Africa, and so we're excited about what that looks like in the future as we partner with him. And then this is Massi. And Massi's from North Africa. And Massi is new to Lake Church, but Massi is an incredible evangelist, has an amazing heart for the King, and he, like Genesis, wants to see his country change for the gospel. So I just want you to get to know them a little bit. And here's what's kind of cool. I'm having this conversation with Massi one day, and he asked me if I know somebody who speaks French. Mm-hmm. Because he's more comfortable speaking French than English, although his English is really good.
Very good English.
And then Genesis speaks French, and so anyways, get these two guys together. So now they're talking French, and I have no idea what they're saying. And it may be true that they talk in French part of this conversation, and Genesis may translate some of that, but anyways, absolute God thing. But Massi, tell us a little bit about how you and your wife met, and then your family right now. And if you want to do that in English, great. If you want to do that in French, your call.
Ça, c'est quoi sa question?
Juste comment vous avez rencontré votre femme et juste un peu de ta famille.
So my wife, I know her at the university. Because when I met her, she had, I think, 14 years old, and me, I think, 18. I was the evangelist when I was young too. So there are a lot of Christians come to the Lord, and one time she came to meet me. She said, "Massi, can I speak with you?" And I told her, "Yes, ma'am, go ahead." She said, "Why you preach the gospel even though you know it's very dangerous? I cannot do what you do." I told her, because God told me, called me to do that. And even though it's dangerous, so one time I will die. So if I will die tomorrow, it's good for me. So I think I thought like that in this time. And after that, I never meet her. She go to his house, his home, or like yeah. So and one time at the church, this church invite me to preach something. And I preach, and she came again. She said, "Can I talk with you?" I told her yes. She said, "I want to have this l'aventure.
Yeah,
adventure with you." And God told me, this man is your husband." I told her, "Are you serious?" I told her, "I don't have family. My family, they don't accept me now because my dad is imam. My family, they Muslim." And I told her, "I don't know, I don't have money, I don't have nothing, no future, so how you can live with me?" She said, "If I will die," she told me the same thing I told her. She said, "If I die tomorrow or today, I go to the heaven. So I don't care about my life. I want to serve the Lord. You give me a good way." I told her, "Okay, just let's pray for that. And if God, He wants you to be with me, why not?" So 7 years later, we married. But in this time, 7 years, I never meet her. I never speak with her. God, He do for us a good plan. So
that's amazing,
wonderful.
And that's an incredible story too. So your wife, your wife, her father was, you said, an imam.
My father is imam. Her father is like mafia. We can say mafia is
mafia.
Un bagarreur.
Yeah, like a fighter.
Yeah, is a strong man. All people they scared about this man.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're taking a risk
Oh
here.
my goodness.
You got to get this one right.
Praise God. In this time he was Christian, but even though he's Christian, our culture it's hard to speak with the woman.
Sure.
I see. Wow.
Well, and I think it's important to note too, where you're from in North Africa, and this is typical in most North African countries. To be a Christian is against the law. I mean, you're literally taking your life in your own hands. Or really, truth is that you're putting your life in Jesus' hands.
Exactly.
But this is not easy, to be a follower of Jesus in the country that you grew up in.
Mm-hmm. In Algeria, if you accept Jesus, it's so hard. The government, he don't accept you. Your family, they don't accept you. The society, society, they don't accept you too. So you are like an orphan.
Mm-hmm, like an orphan.
Oh, yeah. So, and if they kill you, it's good.
Wow.
So you are finished.
Wow.
No future. If you go to work in a government company, they don't accept you. If it's so bad, it's so bad.
That gives a lot of perspective to us who still have immense amount of freedom here to worship.
Here, God bless America. So here it's so good.
It really is.
Yeah.
It really is.
I think it's a good advantage for American people. They worship God. I think for me, it's a bliss. In Algeria, my country, it's hard to serve God. Honestly, it's very, very hard, but we do it. And honestly, they try to kill me many times, and I have many proof about that in my body.
Yeah.
So, but God protect us, and I'm here. So
We're glad you're here.
Amen.
We have a lot to learn from you. I
Wonderful.
tell that to Genesis on occasion too. We have a lot to learn
That's right.
from Genesis and y'all's experience as believers in a countries that are vastly different
That's right. That's
than
right.
America. Now, tell us real quick too, and then I want Genesis to talk about his family. Tell us about you have a daughter. So
Yeah,
tell us
Anna.
how old she is. Yeah.
Anna, she have 14 months.
Okay.
Her name is Anna, and my wife, her name is Massi too. My name is Massi, and we are a student at the seminary, Fort Worth. So we learn, and we want to go back to our country to help them. And actually, we do something at the Zoom meeting. We teach them to the Bible. Honestly, there are a lot of Christian, there are a lot of Muslim come to believe about our God, but we need help. Our help is to teach those people. Especially we have my brother Genesis. He speaks French, so he can help me. Yeah.
Sure.
I love that.
would
And
happen.
yeah, so he's teaching on a regular basis on Zoom calls and other things to hundreds of North Africans who speak everything from Arabic, because he speaks Arabic,
Yeah.
English, and French.
And Berber.
And Berber, that's right, that's right.
That's amazing.
That's phenomenal. That's phenomenal. And thank goodness for technology still allows the
Amen.
gospel
Yeah.
to continue.
Right.
So Genesis, man, it's been fun to get to know you over the last 10 months or
That's
so
right.
now.
That's right.
But tell us a little bit about your family,
That's right.
and we'll go from there.
Yeah, again, my name is Genesis, and married to Maxine, and God has blessed us with 5 wonderful children, and we're so thankful for that.
Amen.
Yeah, it's been a wonderful time. The past 10 months been awesome to get to be connected to Lake Church and to begin the pastoral residency program, and really just for us it's a preparation time. It's a waiting time as we're seeking God, and just to see what is the next steps that God has for us. And so, yeah, it's great to be here and to be learning and observing and seeing what is happening and praying and thinking and about what God has for the future, for tomorrow, especially for West Africa, where I come from.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, so a couple fun questions here. So I was over at your house the other day, popped in, and y'all were making what y'all call puff puffs.
That's right, we made
Which
some
is-
puff puffs.
So people in Louisiana
Gâteau.
call those beignets.
That's right.
So what are some things that, some food items that you really miss, your family really misses, that maybe it's kind of hard to find here?
Yeah, I would say that we like the burgers and the tortillas and all of that, but we're getting tired eating those. And we truly miss some great food home, and things like the puff pops, we call them puff pops, or in French they call them beignets. The
Beignets, les beignets.
That's right. And there's beignets, there's beans, there's eru, there's ndole, there's lots of other dishes that we truly miss. And yeah, so we're so happy we're here, and in a different culture, learning the food and all of that, and it's been great, wonderful people.
Awesome. All right. What's something you miss? Some type of food item you really miss that is hard to find here?
In Algeria, it's like tagine.
Okay.
You know tagine?
Touching, not
So
quite.
describe that tagine.
Yeah,
Describe that for us.
it's if you want to do this food, you need to have a special material.
Okay.
So it's very special, traditional. You put olive inside, meat, beef or chicken,
Okay.
many things inside, and it's like these things. So I don't know how we can say it in English.
Sounds like a burrito to me.
Oh my goodness, but it's so good.
That sounds
It's
awesome.
so good. The name is tagine, but I think we have everything here in America. We find
Okay.
it like a couscous. We do a
Okay.
couscous. Maybe.
Yeah, that's
We
great.
will invite you to eat couscous with us, Algerian couscous.
Wonderful.
Sounds good.
Oh my goodness. When we invite some American, they said, we never eat this couscous, but it's so good. And they want to come again to eat couscous. And my wife, she shared this this recipe, or how we can say that, how we can make couscous.
Oh, recipe.
Oh, like a recipe,
oh,
yeah,
it's good. So, and they love it.
That sounds amazing.
Great.
That sounds amazing.
Amen.
So we're going to do a couple more of these because I want to make sure you get to know these guys, but also that you continue to gain a heart for the nations. We want to plant well over 500 churches. I think that's a small number over the next 10 years. But that only happens through relationships, and relationships like these. And these are men that God has brought them and their family to us, and we have an incredible stewardship with them. So keep tuning in.